Hello everyone, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie, and we are going to be doing a plan with me and planner setup for this week, and we're going to be doing it in the Websters Color Crush Personal Planner. Now, I just took a few things out so I can kind of be ready ahead of time, but I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this. But before we get started, while I'm moving things out of the way here, I just wanted to ask that you give this video a thumbs up. And you know you're going to like it, and I always like to remind people, so go ahead and give it a thumbs up right now. And if you haven't subscribed already, then you can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that little bell so that you'll be notified when more videos just like this one come out. All right, so we're going to jump right into it, and the first thing I always like to do is to kind of open things up and just kind of take out the stuff that we don't really need. So this is actually going to be for the last week in March. So we're not switching anything out, so just make sure you're subscribed so that you can see the new setup. We're going to be using the recollections next time. Now, I had these page flags in here for the whole month, and I did use them just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and stash these away. I'm not going to put these back in, and I always like to kind of tidy things up because things kind of get kind of disoriented during the week. And then I have some to-do lists that I was working on that I keep up front. Just as a reminder, I'm going to take those out because I don't need these for this week. Then I'm just going to kind of just go through things here and make sure I don't have anything kind of loose that I don't need to be in here. And in this section right here, this is for the digital calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the one for last week, and I'm going to put the new one in. I already printed it out. So the only thing that I do is I print out the digital calendar. Somebody asked me about that. I just print it out and I make sure it's to size to fit this particular planner, and I just punch holes in it and I fold it so that it will fit. And I also make a label. I put the week on here just so I know that I have the correct week. And I always like to put like a paper clip on here so it's easy for me to just go straight to if I need to. So I don't put the monthly one in here, and I don't do the daily, just the weekly one. That kind of fits my style. But if you need more than that, then you can actually have a section and you can put them all in. So the next section here is the store list. So I'm going to quickly go through the store list. Okay, that's pretty much it for the store list, and I'm not going to be adding anything in. Maybe on the next setup I will. Then I'm going into the mom's projects, and I'm just going to check off anything that I've done already and anything that needs to be done. Okay, that's done, and I'm going to have to definitely redo this list for the next month. And then I don't really change anything in the routines. I'm going to make a note here because I want to add, for the next month, I want to add a list for future events. It's nice to have the stickies in each section. And then I'm going to go to my to-do list and see if there's anything that needs to be cleared out. Okay, so I'm at the end of my to-do list, and I always check to make sure I have enough paper because sometimes I rip these out and use them for something else. So I went ahead and I cut some more out, and again I just use a regular notepad. I get these from the dollar store. You can see I pretty much really went through this one because I used it for this month, which was great. And then the only thing I do is just make sure I cut it down, and this is just one of the dividers that came with the Recollections Planner, which is the size that I'm using. And I just cut it down here, mark the holes, and I take my little hole punch the holes, and then I have this. So I just cut the top of it off. So here's the tops here, and I'm going to keep these for something else. I actually was using them for some little notes for this particular plan with me. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these in. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go to the weeklies for this week. And this is the week that we're going to be doing, and it's actually going to be the week of March 27th through April 2nd. And if you haven't seen the setup for this, the only thing I do is just print out some graph paper, and then I actually divide things off with washi tape. So I put a little washi tape at the bottom, a little bit at the top for some decorations, and then I use a complementary washi tape to kind of make the 4 boxes on each page. So now I have 8 boxes. So that kind of eliminates the need for me to try to find a printable to do this. It's just straightforward, simple, and very fast. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is it for this week, and even though the colors weren't matchy, they still all really worked relatively well together, because this washi I was thinking was more orange and it's kind of more of a peach color, but I still love the way it came out, and the colors are kind of in the fall scheme, even though it's the end of March, is spring, but that's okay. Also, I still really love the way it's came out. It looks good. So I used the checklist for Monday, and then you'll see that I made this little arrow down here because I have to pick up a kid on Monday, but I didn't have enough room to put it there on Tuesday as well, so I just put a little arrow there also. And so I have a checklist of the things that I need to do on Monday. I put my work hours on all, and then on Tuesday I have a move meeting, I have a project meeting, and then I have a book due. On Wednesday I'm not working, so I put a big old off on here. And by the way, the work stickers came from the Man Be Big Ideas book, and you know, if you are on a budget and you would like to use stickers, I would definitely recommend getting some of the big books from Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, one of the craft stores, because they really go a long way. And then I also put a beach sticker on here because I'm going to the beach on Wednesday. And also on Thursday I need to get some gas. I'm going to be doing some errands with my mom, and then I need to return a book to the library. And on Friday, I have a standing meeting. I have to pick up a kid. And again, I didn't have room on Thursday to put it, so I just used a little squiggly arrow so that I know that I have to pick up a kid on this day too. And then on Saturday, we're having a family dinner, and I also need to go to the farmer's market. And on Sunday, we always have movies planned on Sunday, and then I'll be recording a plan with me. And I just smudged that. And so if you want to know if you can smudge a paper make ink joy, yes you can. So I just did that, but it's okay, it's no big deal. So that is the layout for this week. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here, and I hope you all are enjoying these plan with me's, and it makes me feel really good to know that people are inspired to go out and purchase new planners and really give it a go when it comes to decorating, because you can still have functionality and have a very pretty planner as well and have some decorations. Let me just kind of get this in the frame properly, guys. It's not as easy as it looks. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also Make sure that you hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this come out. If you have subscribed already, then I would truly like to thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the planner journey with me, and also leave a comment. I love to know what is your favorite planner that you're using right now. So with that, I like to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.